Well, they've never been interested in growth, but we on this side of the House are.
Jeremy Hunt's Conservative Party and the media hounded out his predecessor Kwasi Kwarteng over what was a pro-growth plan back in October.
I understand the motivation of my predecessor's mini-budget, and he was correct. He was correct to identify growth as a priority. But unfunded tax cuts are as risky as unfunded spending, which is why we reversed the plan measures.
Instead, Mr Hunt delivered a plan to tax and spend Britain to prosperity.
So with just under half of the £55 billion consolidation coming from tax and just over half from spending, this is a balanced plan for stability.
The Chancellor and his boss, Rishi Sunak, are making a particular tax grab at highly mobile workers, especially in financial services.
Asking more from those who have more means that the first difficult decision I take on tax is to reduce the threshold at which the 45p rate becomes payable from £150,000 to £125,140.
Also hit hard the tax-free allowance for capital gains.
The annual exempt amount for capital gains tax will be cut from £12,300 to £6,000 next year and then £3,000 from April 24.
Mr Hunt is increasing the top corporate tax rate from 19% to 25% and imposing a global minimum tax that not even the European Union has managed to implement.
I know the honourable members opposite are getting excited at the talk of windfall taxes.
To make sure businesses get the anti-growth message, he's also increasing and extending a windfall profits tax on energy producers.
I've decided that from January the 1st until March 28, we will increase the energy profits levy from 25% to 35%. The structure of our energy market also creates windfall profits for low-carbon electricity generation. So from January the 1st, we've decided to introduce a new temporary 45% levy on electricity generators. Together, these measures raise £14 billion next year.
Supporters say all of this tax pain is the point, that only crushing tax increases can restore faith in public finances and return the economy to growth. Yet for all the talk of responsibility, the spending restraint is elusive. Education sees an increase in spending.
Next year and the year after, we will invest an extra £2.3 billion per annum in our schools.
As does the National Health Service.
£4.7 billion for social care, a record £8 billion package for our health and care system. That is a Conservative government putting the NHS first.
But most voters will likely be more concerned with, despite the positive spin, the awful projections released by the Office for Budget Responsibility.
The OBR forecasts the UK's inflation rate to be 9.1% this year and 7.4% next year. In the short term, as growth slows and unemployment rises, we will use fiscal policy to support the economy. The OBR confirm that because of our plans, the recession is shallower and inflation is reduced. Unemployment is also lower, with about 70,000 jobs saved as a result of our decisions today.